Ruminations was a beautifully stripped down, raw, and therefore effectively emotionally potent album for Conor Oberst, known for releasing very emotionally potent music under his solo career and under the musical project Bright Eyes. And just to let you know, I love Bright Eyes. 2 of their albums would land in my top 100 albums of all time. However, it seems that Conor Oberst actually had another album in mind to release this year, called Salutations. And I think I had some realizations. I thought upon listening to this new album Salutations that it would feature fuller, band-backed renditions of the songs from Ruminations. But as it turns out, what actually was meant to be the case was that the songs on Ruminations were acoustic demos released before the actual fuller tracks on Salutations were released. Basically, Salutations is the real album. And after hearing what's on Salutations, I can't help but feel a little ambivalent about what's being offered here. Like, honestly, the country rock, fiddle and accordion, rich instrumentals aren't quite complementing the emotional honesty and the emotional power of the tracks as well as I might have hoped. And that's a shame because I like the style Conor was going for, just not for the sake of the content here. And I think what might potentially skew my perspective of this album is Ruminations itself. Because I liked those acoustic versions of the songs and I heard them first and I loved them. So it's hard and actually quite disappointing to kind of have to view it as not the actual songs but just demos of the actual songs. I'll still always appreciate Ruminations for what it is. It will still probably remain in my top 50 albums of 2016. But that raw, stripped down, at the piano style was what helped to bring out the emotional impact of every lyric, every trembly line, every song on that album. Because it felt truly isolated, like he was the only person in the room and he was opening up to us, telling his stories. And with a thicker instrumentation from the band on Salutations, it feels almost like there's just too much. And it's just a bit unnecessary. Or to feel your heart swoon with every piano chord played on Till Saint Nymphna Kicks Us Out, or to emphasize with the lyrics on Tachycardia. In the case of those demos on Ruminations, the simplest form of these tracks kind of worked the best. Yes, there are new songs offered on Salutations too, but again, the fruity country rock sound isn't working in favour of them either, especially the indulgent Napalm. I appreciate the sound of the record, but it's not too likeable when it's matched with material that was already acclaimed for its refreshing rawness. You know, I'm thinking a 5 out of 10 for this one personally.